Hey everybody, what's going on? Grand Rising. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's whatever. The sun rose today, all right? God rose, I rose, God is good, all right? Today is Tuesday, April 18th, and I am just now getting ready to leave the house. I have a few errands to run, and I thought it would be cool to bring y'all with me. So to give you kind of an update on where we are in life, my mom's memorial celebration was on Sunday, 2 days ago, and it was so beautiful, like so beautiful. Such an amazing experience. I'm so grateful and honored and blessed that so many family and friends and people we haven't seen in a very long time were able to come together, honor my mom, celebrate her life, fellowship. It was just so sacred, so beautiful, so meaningful, and I'm just so grateful to God. Truly for the level of peace that I feel in my heart. The night before, I low-key was starting to feel a little anxious about it because it's kind of like the like pre-funeral jitters, which also my mom, we didn't have a funeral for her. It was a celebration of life, so we essentially had her service at a community center in my hometown because I wanted it to feel like a celebration. I wanted to be really intentional about the way that I cultivated the environment and the way my family and friends in my village who helped me beyond the words I can even fathom right now. Okay, cool. I had to put y'all on the stand because otherwise Charlie wasn't gonna make it. Please, it's a judgment-free zone. Please don't judge my home, okay? Got a lot of things going on. But anyway, yes, I am just so deeply grateful, truly from the bottom of my heart for my village, my cousins who showed up and showed out and helped me to just make the day everything that it could be and more, make the environment an amazing environment. Everybody's needs were met. The space was overflowing with love. My friends came. Some of their parents came. People I haven't gotten to see in a very long time came. I just feel so blessed and honored, truly. And the fact that I'm able to have peace throughout this whole thing is just truly like, I can't really do anything but just say thank you to the divine, thank you to the Most High, because God knows, okay? God knows. So I want to say more, but I feel like I'm going to be sitting here forever just going on and just about how grateful and thankful I am. But what I will say really quick is gratitude is everything, okay? I'm not even talking about the memorial anymore. I'm just talking about in a general sense, like waking up every day and being grateful for the fact that you woke up with another day, another opportunity. You woke up today. Somebody did not wake up today, right? Being able to move all 10 fingers and all 10 toes is a blessing. Like, and every day that I wake up, I really wake up and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for air in my lungs. I'm grateful for blood in my veins. I'm grateful for a sound heart, a sound mind, okay? I'm grateful for divine alignment, direction for where it is that I am going through in life. I'm grateful for protection. I'm grateful for peace. I'm grateful that my parents have now become my ancestors, my spiritual guardians, and I'm just so grateful for just the covering and the abundance of love that I feel, the joy that I feel, the way that my village has continued to show up for me, and the way that I'm able to just be a part of this. I just feel so grateful and so blessed. So I just had to get that out before anything else, okay? So as I was saying, I am getting ready to head out of the house. I am just getting ready. So I got my hair done on Friday. I got my hair washed and curled, and it was beautiful. I left it in pink curls right under my little hairnet because ain't nobody got time, okay? I left my hair in pink curls until Sunday, literally at the event. And my hair did great the whole day, which I was surprised because, y'all, sidebar, this is the first time that I put heat in this head of hair. So I've blow dried my hair a handful of times, maybe not that many, 2 or 3 times, maybe more than that. I blow dried my hair maybe 5 times, right? But if y'all remember, I big chopped and cut all my hair off like almost 3 years ago now. It's like not quite, but almost 3 years ago. So this was the first time that I put real heat, or that I got real heat put into my hair. Miss Michelle, my beloved, she did my hair and gave me a beautiful therapy session. I so love and appreciate her. And anyway, she did my hair, she pink curled it for me. Great, boom, I went on about my day. The memorial came around Sunday. The event was beautiful. It was hot outside, child. It was humid, but my hair did great the whole event. The whole time my hair, like, it didn't puff up, it looked good, it did what it needed to do. Then we went to my aunt and uncle's house afterwards and hung out in the backyard until like late in the night, and it was like, it didn't happen until the sun went down that my hair started puffing up. I'm like, you for real right now? Like, this really how you coming? Wow. So that was on Sunday. So Sunday night, I just wrapped my hair because I knew my hair, like the top layer puffed up, but the bottom was still nice and sleek. So I just wrapped it. Clearly pin curls done came and went. And then I knew that that would help me to kind of get it to be a little bit more smoothed out a little bit. It wasn't gonna get it all the way flat, but I'm not putting a flat iron back in my head, you know? I wrapped my hair, I took it down yesterday, and it was a little bit better, but it still needed some love. So I put my hair in 4 braids. And because I was like, I just need something to get my hair to be smooth, and then I'll figure out some heatless styles to go from there. So I put my hair in 4 braids, but child, my hair's straight. So the braids ended up being like, the root was braided and everything else. I put bobby pins, but it didn't work, whatever. So that long spiel about my hair is basically to explain that this is where we are, okay? So I just put my hair in a clip in the back of my head. I just sleeked it back, put it in a clip. I am about to sleek my edges a little bit with some jam. I don't have edge control. Don't know where my edge control is. Don't know what happened to it. Because I use, ooh, am I about to use this? I might not put this jam in my hair. Wait, hold on. Because jam is like, I'm gonna use the littlest amount because this jam low-key feels like it's gonna make my hair curl up, and don't need that, child. So, and I'm not slicking edges like, you know, laying my baby hair. I just need my edges to be smooth, okay? I need my edges to be smooth. I need them to stay like this because, girl, I'm not washing my hair anytime soon, okay? I don't know when that time is gonna be, but it won't be no time soon. No time in the next 2 weeks, I can tell you that much. Okay, that should do. But yeah, I'm glad that I got my hair done. I have no regrets about getting my hair done. At first, I wanted to go like totally natural and never put heat in my hair again. And then life happened and I couldn't even get a comb through my hair. I didn't attempt to, but my hair, it just was so much. And my hair, I think, was representing all the things that I was experiencing in life and what I was going through in my hair. It was just too much. So I had to have somebody else do my hair and then press it out so that way I could just wrap it or pin curl it and do, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that. So tonight I'm gonna attempt one of these heatless curl styles. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with just putting flexi rods in your hair like normal, but I've been seeing the girls do these like sock curls where you put flexi rods in a sock and then you roll your hair up. I don't know, child, but I'm gonna try it. So we'll report back on that tonight. So yeah, that's my weekend update. I am getting ready to head out now, like I was telling y'all. So I am gonna go to this place called the Juice Capital. I've never been there before, so we'll see how it is once we get there. But to go get some juices, and then I need to go pick up some vases that I left from my aunt's house yesterday. I have been feeling really called to cleanse for a long time, and I've been like halfway cleansed and halfway not. Sometimes my concept of cleansing is just not eating, and that's more fasting, right? Which we know that. I really wanted a hoagie today. A tuna hoagie. Is that nasty? I don't know, y'all, but a tuna hoagie be hitting. I just got put on to tuna hoagies like 6 months ago. Now, if you've been around here for a while, or if you know anything about me, you know that like 2 years ago I was fully plant-based, and that's a whole other conversation for another day. We're working our way back, okay? We are getting the motion. The motion is getting what it needs to give. Sidebar, my brain is jumping, y'all, but follow me. Just a quick little jump. If anybody has any like natural deodorant recommendations, definitely comment them down below. I've seen people use key limes. I definitely want to try that. But if you know any, you know what I'm trying to say, but like natural, non-toxic is the word I'm looking for, deodorants that I could order online or buy in the store, definitely holla at your girl, okay? Because I want to get new deodorant. But yeah, so as I was saying, I have been feeling really called to cleanse, especially with everything that has been going on in life. I feel like I am at a crossroads in life right now, but I'm just sitting there. Like, I'm just waiting for the path that's supposed to be for me to open up. I mean, ultimately, I believe that my biggest thing is that I don't want to make the wrong choice, which we'll talk about this like in the car, because otherwise we're going to be here for a long time. But just trying to figure out which direction I'm going in with my life in terms of like what state I want to live in, what it is that I want to prioritize, all of these different things. Just, you know, diaries of a 25-year-old. And, you know, it's real. So as I am just asking God for guidance and asking God to lead me, because God knows, child, your girl needs some guidance right now. I feel like a big portion of that is also detoxing and cleansing my body so I can openly receive the divine downloads, right? So that I can be open and clear and my ear to the streets. Not the streets, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I can be open and clear and receptive to those divine downloads so that when I hear the divine say, go this way, or when I hear God say, whatever God was going to say, I don't know. But my point is, I just want to be open and receptive, and I feel like cleansing and purging my whole body temple is the key to that, you know, especially after all the things that have transpired. So I saged this morning, saged my space and cleansed my energy. I had a really beautiful conversation yesterday with my aunt and uncle just about life and about what I'm trying to figure out and which direction I'm going in, and kind of what I'm talking to y'all about right now, but obviously like in more detail. And even with that, it's like you still got to come back and clear and center yourself and figure out, okay, like, now it's time for just me and God. Like, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what direction am I supposed to be going in? And so, yeah, that's where I'm at in life. So instead of going to get a tuna hoagie, we are going to go to the juice capital. And I'm going to get a few juices because I don't have a juicer anymore. As y'all can see, life is just, life be life. And just like I told y'all in the last vlog, okay, in the last episode of Intentional Living, life be life in, all right? So I'm about to put this stuff away. I just needed to get my life together right quick. And yeah, I have volunteering at 5 o'clock, so I'm really excited for that. I love volunteering. It just brings my heart so much joy. So I have that at 5 o'clock, so it's 1:30, so I got a little bit of time to go get some juices. I want to go sit outside. Hopefully the allergies don't beat me up, because that's a whole nother conversation for another day that I know y'all not ready for. But me and these allergies, yeah, like my allergies, I'm talking like Mike Tyson in the ring. Like, I was hurting this weekend. And keep in mind, y'all, I have not lived in New Jersey during the springtime or for more than a few weeks or months in 4 years. So, yo, when I tell you, last year I was in Dallas during the spring. The year before that, I was in Atlanta during the spring. The year before that, I was in Los Angeles. And then the year before that, I was home, right? So it's like, not that other areas don't have, you know what I'm saying, like pollen and stuff like that, but I was going through it. Like, real life was like, oh my God, like, and I don't take medicine. I'm really big on like giving my body temple the foods and nutrients that it needs and finding natural remedies. I'm definitely not the prescription painkiller. No, you can get somebody else to do it. So even with allergy medicine, I'm still like, I don't know about it. So what I'm gonna do today is spend some time researching, you know, just different like remedies and stuff like that that will be beneficial for me. I definitely did take an allergy medicine. My aunt gave me some allergy medicine. Somebody gave me a Benadryl, and I was like, and then my one of my cousins ended up taking the Benadryl, so it didn't matter. But I did take some allergy medicine yesterday. It helped a lot because I wasn't going to make it, y'all. So today I want to kind of look up and see like what different herbs I can probably brew and just different concoctions I can make. I'm sure that there's herbal teas and different things I can do, or tinctures. Like, I'm sure there's different things I can do that can help to just keep me suited and booted. Because at the end of the day, now I'm ranting, y'all, and I promise I'm about to be done because this is not what we came here for. But at the end of the day, pollen comes from plants and grass and nature and all of that stuff. So for me to be allergic to nature, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that I first want to do some more uncovering as to why we have reactions, or why I'm having a reaction to outside anyway, and then figure out what comes from nature that can help my body just operate better and flow better when I am in nature. And also, what am I putting in my body, like these different low vibrational foods I've been eating? What am I putting in my body that's not helping my body to operate at its full potential, you know? So my eyes feel a little sleepy, so I'm just putting a little eye cream on. that's that. It's time to go get some juice, and then we will probably go to a park or something like that, hang out. And then I want to talk to y'all a little bit more just about what I mean when I say the 25 of it all, trying to figure it out, and just really, like I was saying, about this crossroads energy, because I know I'm not the only person that is experiencing kind of being at a crossroads in life. And just like I was telling y'all in the last vlog, learning to be still and having to be okay with being still and all these other things. So let's go get some juice, let's go get some good nutrients, let's figure out these allergies, and we'll chat in a little bit. So it turns out the juice capital is closed until Wednesday at 8 a.m. But you hate to see it. There's a Starbucks right here, but I'm not about to go over there. So now the ultimate judgment call has to come in. What is your girl about to do? Right now I'm about to go get these bases though. I drove all the way to the juice capital. I'm saying all the way like it's mad far, but I drove over here and they're not open. There was a sign on the door that I didn't even notice that said that they are closed until Wednesday at 8 a.m. So I thought we were gonna have a beautiful juice moment. I suppose we still can. I just gotta probably find another place. But first, let me go ahead and go get these vases because I can't even think straight right now. Look at these posters of my mom. These are from the event. I think they're curled up a little bit because they've been in the car. God, yo, say we're not twins. Wait, hold on, wait. Ready? Look at this. This lady, like, this is my whole face, bro. My whole face. On to the next spot, we'll check in again, and I'll let you know if I have any success in my endeavors. Kyrah. Thank you. Have a good one. I believe what he said. Yeah, the only thing I do, and y'all should be off of it. I said to go. It's funny, there's equal pay, they should be paying for everything. But it's funny because Steve literally was. The smoothie is good. And it's huge. This smoothie is bigger than my face. I was a little skeptical about coming here just because I feel like Tropical Smoothie Cafe, I've never been here before, but I feel like it's a chain restaurant, or not a restaurant, but I don't really feel chain restaurants all like that. Like, I like to go to places that are standalone, small owned businesses, that type of vibe. And also I feel like the quality of it is better. I just think that places that have mad locations, I just feel like it's giving processed food. I don't know why, that's just my, it's really good. Really good. It's not too sweet, which is great because I didn't want nothing that was going to be super sweet. I gotta take a picture of it and send it to my aunt. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, this is really good. I got a Detox Island Green. So let me see. This has, I'm trying to look it up so I can tell y'all exactly what it has in it. So spinach, kale, mango, pineapple, banana, and fresh ginger. And it's good too. So they have a regular Island Green that's basically all that stuff just without ginger, and then the Detox Island Green, I guess what makes it a detox is the fact that it has ginger in it. So I wanted a juice, instead I got a smoothie, okay, and I'm not mad at it. I'm not a big smoothie girl. Like, I make smoothies at home. I don't make smoothies at home now, but actually my friend Madison, shout out to Madison, it's all dark, she sent me my blender that I left in Dallas. When I left, I just was like, F it, and I got rid of everything. And then I told her to mail me my blender. I asked her rather to mail me my blender, and then life happened and I forgot all about it. And so she put it in the mail like yesterday. I think she texted me and mentioned that. So I should be getting my blender soon, so I'll be able to make smoothies at home. It's 2:47, so I guess I'm gonna head back home now. And then, like I said, I got volunteering at 5 o'clock. So I have a little bit less than 2 hours. I got like an hour and a half to go home and like chill out, probably try and do a little bit more work on the computer. I wanna edit a little bit. So I got a little bit more time to do that. So I'm about to make my way on home. And I guess it wasn't totally a wash. The first place didn't work, but the second place did, so.
Feeling accepted and loved, gaining confidence. The main two issues with athletes is...
I just got home, right? I'm sitting on the couch. My shoulder is kind of hurting, so that's why I'm kind of sitting a little funny. But when I was in the car, I was driving, I was listening to You Owe You by Eric Thomas, the audiobook on Audible, right? And I was telling y'all earlier when we were talking in the beginning of the video earlier in the day about me being... I hear a ringing noise. And it's loud. Anyway, we were talking about how I was mentioning just kind of being at like a crossroads in life and things of that nature, right? And some of my other videos I feel like have touched on this a little bit, from me talking about, you know, what I'm learning in my 20s, or just different stuff, like this whole journey since I moved back home, just really trying to figure out which direction it is that I want to go in when I leave here. So anyway, I wasn't thinking about it when I was driving. I'm driving, chilling, like whatever. I'm driving, just enjoying the experience, thinking about what I really want my quality of life to be like. And then Eric Thomas, I'm in chapter 9, You Are a Business. Anybody can be a business person. I was waiting to see the rest of the thing. So this chapter is chapter 9, You Are a Business. Anybody can be a business person when you start with what you have, right? So boom. So I'm listening to this, and the next thing you know, I hear him say something about he doesn't consider success to be monetary or financial. He considers success to be self-actualization. And I was like, oh my God, because it brought back to me when I was thinking about, it brought back to me when I was talking to y'all before about how I had this revelation with one of my friends about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and realizing that in order for me to be living the best quality life, all of my needs need to be met. I need to be reaching self-actualization. So like 2 seconds later, he mentioned Maslow's hierarchy of needs in the Audible book, and I was just like, wow. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna go back and watch my video where I was talking to y'all about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and I wrote some notes and stuff on my phone. So I'm gonna just kind of go back and reflect and really think about the frame of mind that I was in when I was coming to these conclusions, you know? I feel like right now, a big portion of this crossroads energy, so to speak, is that, as y'all know, obviously, because we've said it already, my mother has transitioned, right? And there's so many layers to grief that I would love to talk to y'all about someday, not right now. But I think one of the big things is there are a lot of layers to losing your parents in the physical, right? Because spiritually we're intertwined forever. Welcome to the hood, child. I think the goal is, right, for people to be healthy and live long lives, but naturally, like our parents take care of us, right? So you're born, your parents take care of you, at least they should take care of you. Your parents take care of you. Your grandparents help out, the village helps out, all the things. And that's at the beginning of life. The circle of life, which is, I guess, what I'm trying to talk to y'all about right now. The circle of life as people get older, as your grandparents get older, your parents take care of them. As your parents get older, you take care of your parents. As you know, when you have children, so on and so forth, right? It all comes around in a full circle. So I think another one of the side effects of losing parents at a young age is that it puts you in a different set of responsibilities if your grandparents are still living, or if, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to get too into detail or anything, and it's not like I need to take care of nobody right now or nothing like that, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is, now that my mom is no longer here, and so she's clearly not in the predicament to be able to help my grandmother when that time comes for her to, you know what I'm saying, like just help to take care of her, or just help to be there with her as she reaches older age, I have to be thinking about that and prioritizing that, and kind of thinking about how do I go about constructing my life around making sure that I set myself up correctly so that I'm able to help take care of my grandmother when and if she needs it, which she doesn't right now. She's big chilling, but just these are the things I'm thinking about. How am I going to be able, how do I create a life to be able to do that? And then B, how far is too far in terms of, you know, moving and things of that nature. Because when life happens, which I've experienced several times, when life happens, you need to be able to get home to your family. Like, one of the things I also noticed over the weekend from everybody getting together and people, a lot of us that all live in the same area, and then family members that traveled from far away, is that when you're far away from your family, your full family, so not your household family, but like, well, anybody in general, but when you're far away, when you don't live close, it's like, essentially, if you make a conscious decision, me making a conscious decision to move to another place and stay there means that I'm making a conscious decision to create my life in a different area that's away from my family, right? So I have to find friends and build my own community and create my own space there. That's like the one drawback I always had with moving and all these different places I lived. When I lived in Atlanta before, I looked at apartments for a little bit, and then I was kind of like, I could be really intentional about building a community here, or I could go back to the community that I already have. And that's like, in and of itself, is something else to unpack. We can definitely talk about that at a later date. But I'm saying this to say that, like, these are the things you have to think about. These are the sacrifices that some people may not realize. Like, when you move away, you have to sacrifice being able to see your family. Sometimes when you stay home, if the environment that you grew up in is not the environment for you to be able to thrive, you have to sacrifice living out your fullest potential and, you know what I'm saying, doing all the things that you could do, or all the things that you're striving to do, because you chose to stay closer to your family and chose to stay in an environment where you're comfortable. There is no right or wrong. There's no, you should do this, you should do it that way. Like, there's none of that. It's not about right or wrong or anything of that nature. It's just about the truth. Like, it's just about facts at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so I say that to say, I think right now I'm just at this crossroads and just really asking God to lead me, and just really sitting still and asking for that divine guidance and that divine clarity. And I feel like that passage in the Audible book that I was just telling you all about really like brought me back full circle, because it made me think about before my mom transitioned, when I was thinking about what I need for self-actualization. I already had my mind made up about what I needed and what I desired for me to feel fulfilled in that way, you know? Obviously, things have changed a little bit naturally with my parents no longer being here physically. And so it puts you in a little bit of a different predicament, but it is something to be really thoughtful about. And you know what I'm saying? And I think also me being 25 and knowing that I want to have children, I want to, you know, have a partner, get married, I want to have children. These are things that I would like to do, and preferably things that I would like to do in the next 5 years, let's say. Yeah, that sounds about right. In the next 5 years or so. It's like, so how does that work if you know that when it comes time for you to get to later chapters of life, you're going to need your village? How does that, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long is too long to move away? What would your life look like? What do you need to survive? Is you prioritizing yourself, neglecting other people? And I feel like a lot of times as young women, we have to be taught to be selfish. And the word selfish is not a negative word, but selfishness, that energy of selfishness, is a very slippery slope, because selfishness is like, I feel like this just turned into a whole TED talk, and it really wasn't supposed to. Child, like, I feel like I should be doing a sit down for this, but we just gonna roll with it. Selfishness is something that I believe that a lot of young women need to be taught, because of the fact that growing up as a young woman, a lot of times we are subconsciously programmed to be prioritizing everybody else's feelings and everybody else's needs above your own. So then you get in predicaments where you let people, you know, you have to learn the hard way about a lot of stuff. It looks different for everybody, but you let, you know what I'm saying, people break your heart, or you allow yourself to be burnt out at the cost of other people's feelings because you don't know any better. So then I feel like a rite of passage for a lot of young women is to be taught how to be selfish and prioritize yourself. There's a fine line between prioritizing yourself and doing it that way and being selfish where it's at a fault. Right? Because at the end of the day, community is everything. Your village is everything. Contributing to society and recognizing that there's a higher power that is, you know what I'm saying, handling all of this, and that we are contributing and being intentional about how you show up is important. Like, it's very, very important. So I feel like you just have to find that balance. So I think right now I'm in this space right now of figuring out how to find that balance and just not wanting to make the wrong decision. And I feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself right now because I don't want to make the wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that. And I didn't know all that was going to come out just now, but that's really where I am. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like I said, like, I probably should do a little bit of a sit down or just a more dedicated one-to-one video about this. So I feel like sometimes when you have certain like things you want to get off your chest or things you want to say, like, I love watching vlogs and vlogs is great, but I feel like you got to comb through this footage, whereas when there's a specific message that I have on my heart to share, being able to sit down and just share it, just get that out, and then it's like people can see it and experience it. You don't have to dig through a vlog, or just a lot of times those messages can get overlooked. So hopefully that made some sense. I think honestly I am gonna get up and go film and sit down and just reiterate what I just mentioned to y'all in more detail. So we'll see kind of how this vlog of it all ends up. But yeah, it's just responsibilities and life experience, and as we go through life, perspectives change, your needs change, your priorities change, and then so figuring out how to find that balance to live a quality life and live your best possible life without shortchanging yourself in the meantime. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel like today is opposite day. Like, it really just might be opposite day. I pull up for my volunteer vibes, and I'm the only one here. And nobody else is, like, nobody is here. And I just text my cousin, like, hey, is it canceled? Did I miss something? And she was like, oh, hold on. She put me on standby, but there's nobody else here. So even if she was here, it's still nobody else here. And then earlier, y'all know, I went to go get a juice, and the damn juice place was closed. So it's like, maybe it's just and earlier today, excuse me, hold on, I'm literally receiving a divine download as I'm speaking out loud. Earlier today, when I was coming back from leaving out to get the juice, leaving Tropical Cafe Smoothie, whatever the place is called, after y'all saw me, it was, when I tell you bumper to bumper traffic, it was like everywhere. It was like a accident. I had these trucks and driving in front of me, and they got off on my exit that were oversized load. It was just a lot going on, like a lot of just like, just chill. So I don't know, but if they don't show up, I don't know. I mean, I'm just chilling right now. I'm on standby. But if they don't show up, then your girl's gonna have to, I'm just gonna go home. They're not coming. The verdict is in. They're not coming. It's Tuesday, April 18th, and the solar eclipse is in 2 days, and I need to go home to figure out what that is going on. Okay. This is the second thing today that just was not meant to be, so I'm just gonna take the hint from the Most High. It's cool. I'm gonna go home and max and relax. It's okay. Hello.